Hey, what is going down, guys? Talk Norwich City here, back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my preferable midfield lineup. Yesterday, you saw me talk about the defensive lineup. Today, midfield. Tomorrow, strike force. So let's get straight into it. The Whiteboard of Wisdom is back again. I do love this thing. I've written down all of the possible midfield players we could have, and also the end of the video is going to be me selecting who plays there. So, first player, Bradley Johnson. Got him in from Leeds. Fantastic player. Did very well last season. I'm pretty sure he played all but one of every single Premier League game. Played very well in that centre midfield position. Slightly defensively minded though, and I think with bringing in the likes of Leroy Fer this season, he's going to really struggle to get into the team because he doesn't really have the technical ability that the likes of Leroy Fer bring. Snodgrass, right midfield player. Or left midfield. Last season was one of our best players. His work ethic has never failed. But this season, he just hasn't really seemed to turn his game on. Hopefully, that goal he scored against West Ham will boost his season. Hopefully, we can see him go back to what he was like last season. Johnny Howson, that man, Johnny Howson, do love him. Last season I had his name on my shirt. This season he's really stepped up to the game, playing in that sort of more attacking midfield position and really doing well. I'm going to come on to him later. Leroy Fer, what a beast. What a beast Leroy Fer. Brought him in from FC Twente, quite an expensive purchase at around the 5 million mark, can play in the centre defensive mid, centre mid or the centre attacking midfield position. Any of them. He could probably play in goal, to be honest, he's that much of a god. But yeah, Leroy Fer, again, Anthony Pilkington last season, one of our top scorers, I think. Goal scoring, he's good at. He probably scores the most goals out of all of these midfield players. Could play only really in the left midfield position this season, and at the end of last season he's really been struggling with injury, so that's a bit of a shame. He's not really at the form he could really be at. Where's Houlihan? Unfortunately, he's a name of the past. We haven't seen him play for a very long time. He's past it. We really do need to sell him. I can't see him playing any Premier League football this season. Elliot Bennett, he's out with a bad knee injury at the moment, but when we did see him play in the Premier League earlier in the season, he looked very good. I think he is one for the future for us. Admittedly, he isn't really young, but I think he can still give something to this team, and I think after his knee injury, we're going to see him be playing a lot of football. Nathan Redmond, another fantastic player in this midfield. I think the midfield is probably our strongest area of the pitch. Redmond, quick, agile, very skillful, young. He's going to be a very hot prospect. Mark my words on that one. Alex Tete, unfortunately, another long-term injury. Looks like he's going to be out until about February time because of that ligament damage he suffered against Manchester United in the Cup. Again, when he was playing in that more defensive role, it gave Fer and Howson the licence to get forward. And it's a real shame that he's out because I think he would have had a big impact on us this season. But there we go. And then at the end, I put Josh Murphy. The future is here. What a player he is. I don't think he's up to Premier League standard at the moment, but we've seen what talent he has. He scored that screamer against Watford in the Cup. So, let's get into who I would play. So, on the left mid, I'm going to keep Snoddy. I think he needs to play on the left because it is his preferred foot. So, when he runs down the left wing, he doesn't have to cut in to cross it. I don't think he's that influential from the right-hand side. So, I would play him on the left-hand side. But his work ethic he brings, the leadership he brings, and the bits of quality he still has in him deserve to get a place in my opinion. The first centre midfield role has to go to Leroy Fer. I mean, he brings everything to the team. Coolness, composure, he can knock the ball around for fun. He's sort of a rich man's David Fox, you could say. He's just a fantastic player, and he has to get a starting place week in, week out if he keeps that form up. The second centre mid position I'm giving to Johnny Howson. I think this season he's shown what quality he has and what we saw and really starting to show what we saw of him at Leeds. Again, great going forwards, can still put a challenge in though if we need him to, and I think he has to start. So, the last midfield position, that is the right midfield. I'm putting in Redmond. I think he's really got talent, and I think he's going to prove it this season. We haven't really given him a chance, which really frustrates me. Whenever he comes on as a substitute, he makes an instant impact. And I think if we play him for the whole 90 minutes, he's going to score goals, he's going to create chances, and I think he's going to do a better job than what any other right midfielder could do in our team. So, There's my midfield choices. I think that's the one that is going to work best. Can they gel together? I don't know. I think, though, that is a fantastic midfield, a mid-table midfield for sure. Quality everywhere. If you've got any thoughts, leave me them in the comments. I'm sorry this has dragged on a bit, but not to worry. Leave me your thoughts. If you want any shirts, buy them at my Big Cartel Score. All the links in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and peace out.